Hey guys, and welcome back to my mum's kitchen. We're going to make some boilies today and pop-ups. You just microwave pop-ups and you put boilies in boiling water, as the name boilies. What you're going to need today is some cornflakes or shaved wheat, flavourings, I chose strawberry, and some colouring if you want some. And you're going to need one of these if you're going to make boilies, paper towels to put down, and bread to make breadcrumbs. I used a blender. You're going to need bread to put in a blender or a food presser, or just try and make your own, or buy some breadcrumbs. So you need to, what you're going to need to do, as you're going to see, I've got my own batch here of dough. What you're going to need to do, get a bowl, put all your cheese, in a bowl. As you see, I've already got a batch here that I make and just letting dry off now for about an hour. I'm going to show you how to make a small batch of boilies. That's making up to about 100 boilies. That's making up to about 100 boilies. I still got a whole bit of dough there, and so the rest of that I'm just going to make pop-ups with. First of all, I'm going to show you what this little one, if you want to make boilies, you just put them in this, you just boil your kettle and stick it into a pan, like, and then you'd put all your boilies in there, or almost boilies, and then you just let it for about 4-ish minutes. If it starts getting all like bubbly, turn it off, it's done, and you'll see them all floating. That's done. And they will not float, by the way, because they're going to create their shell, like hard shell. And I will show you in a second how to make it. I will show you how to do it in the sink. It's just filling up right now. I'm going to turn that off just for a second while I'm talking to you a lot. And I'm just going to leave this right here, just so I know where it is. So, let me put you back down, and let's crack on with it. I didn't remember in my head, so I have just watched a video on how to make them for myself, because I want to know how to make boilies. So now, for you lot that hasn't seen any videos, I'm going to show you one here. So, egg, keep that to a side. Let's look at the bowl back there. First, because I've got to remember it in my head, I don't remember stuff. You need to do this. You can brush it with your hands in the blender. You don't really need it like blended, but you can if you want it really powdery. I don't. It don't matter how much you need. I'm just going to do 2 handfuls, so it's only going to be a tiny batch. If you do half of the bag, like you usually would do, you would make at least 100 boilies out of it. So, do an extra handful. So, here it is. Just wash it with your hands. I'm not going to do food colouring in this one, guys. I've already done it that one, it stains your hand badly. You can do food colouring, but I'll show you when you can add it. Just crush it up until you've got this. It's not powdery, but it's crummy. So a Cheerio would look, not a Cheerio, sorry, a frosted flake would look like that. A ground up one would look like this. So if you get what I mean, yeah. I'm just going to go a little bit extra because I like mine a little bit more powdery. So then, once you've got that, put it to a side, and you can get your bread if you want right now. bread. Yeah. So then I take off the crusts first, and then I get the blend. I put it in this cup like this. I tear it up a bit, and then I'll tear the crust up. The crust is going to be easiest to blend, to be fair. And if you're in your mum's kitchen, tidy up yourselves. Look at it. I just looked at the egg and it's got a little top. It's got a little top. Yeah. And then, once it's in, mine, it's not a food processor, I have to shake it, yeah. I have to shake it, then hang on. Just got a drink. You can do it until it's crummy, or you can do it till it's a bit thicker. I like it just a bit thicker. Then you got something like that. Just pour it into here. Upside down. And put the blender to a side. Something fell. Then just mix it together. Then we're going to need to add your bit of this in a little tub. Like I've got in here from my last batch. So I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of strawberry in. And then you can add your food colouring if you want to, but I don't want to because I get stained hand. Then, what you're going to do, you're going to get your egg and you're going to crack it. You use 2 if you want a big batch. You use 1 if you want a small batch. Nothing's going to be like... Whoops. Got eggshell in here. Oh, that happened. Got eggshell in my cup. Be 1 sec. Just get your egg. And put it in here. I've got music in the background, but you won't be able to hear it because I'll get copyrighted. And then I'll add any herbs you want. I'm just going to use a little bit of wrong seasoning. They all look so similar. A bit of Italian seasoning. You can add any other seasoning you want. I just want to use Italian. Just put that in there. There's a bit of bread out. I said I've got a little bit of bread on. Then, what you're going to want to do is mix it with your hands. You're going to get very sticky hands. Just warning you. If when you make the dough and it's all doughy, yeah, if it's still sticky, just add a bit of flour in. It doesn't take long to make it. The longest part of making boilies and pop-ups is the breaking the dough up. See how this is really, really dry now, yeah? what I'm going to have to do, add a bit. It depends. If your water at home has chlorine in it, do not add it because fish do not like the chlorine. So what you want to do, just if it doesn't, get a bit of rainwater if you have chlorine in your water. If not, yeah, just put it in. But for this purpose, I'm just going to like use it, like. Just showing you. I'll probably just add tap water. I don't even have chlorine in it. But I used it once. Fish, I caught big fish. So just keep on doing it until you got all the flour out of your bowl and breadcrumbs in it. Just keep on kneading it in the bowl. Or if you've got a big place and if you've got food chlorine, do not put it on the side. And stain your side. Whatever you do, do not wash your hands as well, because that's going to make it even stickier. You see what I mean? I did it that back to let it dry for like 10 minutes. This bit is quite sticky, as you can see. It's all on my hand. I'm just going to get a pinch of flour. I'm going to get a pinch of flour. Just so everybody knows, I did clean the flour up. Flour, and stick it in here. Oh man, it really is. Stick on your finger. Yes, that's why you use flour. And you go around. I'm gonna put all your strength into this because it gets really hard. Make sure it's a little bit sticky though, otherwise you're not going to roll it properly. Then, once you got, as you can see, if you can technically drop it like that, squeeze it, and if it drops out your hand like that, it's not sticking, then you should be fine. I'll see you later when I'm done with the dough. I've just washed my hands because I had to get something to eat. So, it should be okay though, because I've dried it off quite thoroughly. So then, you're going to see your dough a little bit sticky, a little bit not sticky. As long as it's not, as I said, see, it's not sticking. That's good. So then what you're going to do, get your plate out. But I don't, because I'm just going to show you. Yeah. Well, reminding you what size it's going to be. It's going to be a little tiny bit bigger. So about, I don't know, from now big to about your thumbprint big should do. Just roll it like that. And if you was making boilies, as I said, put them in the pan and that, but I'm going to show you how to make a pop-up. Put it on your plate, get your microwave, make sure it turns on, open, stick it in the microwave, 10 to 20 seconds, I think 20 seconds is good, and you start. You lot can watch that. Done. Take it out. See how it's all squishy. Don't squish it too hard. Leave it in the microwave like that to cool down. Leave it in the microwave to cool down for about a minute or so. Let's check up on the boilies I made earlier. It's still a bit wet. They're quite hard though. I'm pressing real hard now, and it's quite hard. Should be good. We'll test it out in the sink in a second. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching this. Then, if you was making boilies, I would boil the kettle, put it in there, and turn it on. Yeah, as you saw later on in the video. I meant earlier on in the video, just so people know. I'll put the link in the description, like the video that I watched, so all the credit goes to him. And also I'll show you all the ingredients in that, in the link in the description as well. I'll put all the ingredients there as well. Just waiting for it to cool down now. These are doing quite well, quite firm. So I'm going to finish my other red batch and then we should be done. Guys, now I'm going to show you, because these are quite hard, what the boilies do in the water. They sink, obviously. They sink. And then they give a scent out, and they're really firm. I'll let it dry it out again. Now, that's my dog. This isn't firm, but you will have to do. This is the pop-up. It floats. Microwave for 20 seconds. And then you see it has a trail behind it. That's a scent. Quite firm. If you hear that, that's it giving water out and then floats. So you see how that works now? You know how to make that? So, it's the end of the video. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned how to make boilies and pop-ups. And I hope you catch a load of your personal best fish. So, I'll see you next time.